All right, YouTube, good morning. Just a quick one since we're all in a hurry. Hope everybody survived their apocalypse on their end, such as it was that everybody was worried about. Welcome back to the real world. Welcome back to the slow burn, the true problem of our day. So yeah, if you survived all the madness of the whatever the apocalypse brought and the eclipse yesterday, here we are. Wanted to just quickly bring your attention to something I just noticed, which is relevant. Often talk about the yield curve inversion and what it means historically. Well, apparently we're in super historic times. Going to link below in the description box to a Zero Hedge article from March 21st, and we are weeks past that, right? The yield curve has been inverted for the longest period of time in history, going back to 1978, apparently. So we are once again surpassing the problems of the late 70s. We continue to see references back to what was going on then and how movements of commodities and stuff moved, and now the yield curve has surpassed that inversion of that time, and we know what followed that. But the problem is there is no ammo. Well, I shouldn't say none, because the Fed can quite literally let it burn, which I wouldn't put it past them. And that's the way you implement CBDC, right? So I'll link that below. Check that out. But I hope everybody got a chance to review your stockpile, supplies, things, stuff, plans, and whatnot from yesterday and the weeks prior to that, in those affected areas from the eclipse apocalypse, of whether it was people coming into your area or whatever. It's always something like that that gives you an opportunity to review your situation, right? But also, I posted on my community page a Mike Maloney video with a guy he was interviewing, and we've often talked about measuring your wealth in ounces, not dollars, right? Can't emphasize, it's a long-held stacker's term. Measure your wealth in ounces. That's what's going to matter in the long run. And he breaks it down a little bit further in this interview. I can't remember the guy's name. I'll post it in the link below too, or you can check my community page. But just talking about, when you're measuring what you have, dollar terms are irrelevant because they fluctuate, and it's in the banker's game, right? That's in their wheelhouse. So that's how that's casino money. You have a 3-bedroom house. You have a truck that you do work in. You have a car that gets you back and forth to work. That's their value and their wealth. That's your wealth that actually does stuff and what you're using it for, and how you're progressing in life, right? I've often talked about when you go to buy something, think about how many hours you had to work to buy that thing, and that's how you kind of help limit your consumption. Is really, how much do I want to work to replace the money that I'm getting with this or whatever. So just an example of that mindset, and it's hard to don't worry, it's not like you're the only one that does it, struggles at converting that, because we've all grew up in the dollar world, right? But understanding what your real wealth is that you have, 3-bedroom house, 4-bedroom, whatever, your vehicle that does X amount of work, has this capability. If you don't have a Jeep, I'm sorry, that's your loss. But whatever your vehicle does for you, animals provide food. This is your real wealth, not the dollars and the digits on a computer screen, because that can be gone in an instant. It's literally not wealth. It is literally credits, for lack of a better word. So, hope everybody's doing good. I hope you enjoy your after eclipse day now, and welcome back to the slow burn. Prep hard, live free.